Bob's your uncle, everybody, and welcome to HotShot Reviews. Today we're reviewing the Power Rangers Mystic Force Centaurus Wolf Megazord, or otherwise known as I don't know what's called in Japan, but it is basically the Korag and Catastros Megazord set. This set you get This set you get the Korag, the Wolf Knight, and the Mighty Catastros. Now, as you've seen from my previous review of the Power Rangers Unicorn Megazord, you would see that Catastros and it is basically the same, except for one remold at the top of the head for Catastros. So, now, before we get into the whole big thing, we're going to go into Korag and others. So, ready? 1, 2, 3, and here we have the mighty Korag. And as you can see, he is basically the size of a regular action figure. For size comparisons, here we have the DC Icons Blue Beetle. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Blue Beetle is like a centimeter taller. And then here he is next to DC Collectibles Superman, who is extremely larger than him. Now, Korag is the sort of bad guy, one of the main bad guys in Mystic Force. And then he's the one who used Catastros mainly, although Nick the Red Ranger has used it twice, I think. So articulation-wise, arms do a full 360. They go up that far. That's it. No bend at the elbow. No rotation at the head. The skirt goes up, so you can go bring his legs up, bring his legs back, bend at the knee. That's it. And you can break his leg, but on my one, this side is super loose, so I don't often do that. Now for his weapon, he comes with his shield and sword, and the sword just stores right in this slot. No peg, no locking mechanism, it just stays there quite well. Now he can hold them. He's just got a peg right here that goes into the hole in his hand, so you just do that. And the same with the sword. So you can get this whole look. And I know that his shield is usually closed, but this is for Megazord mode, so yeah. What you can do is a wolf attack thing, so that's good. And if you do have his arms straight out, it will make him top heavy. Now, he and the Red Mystic Force Titan Megazord piece are roughly the same size, same articulation, same sort of gimmick, except it's just slight remolds. I think, pretty sure, yeah, the Red Ranger is roughly bigger than Korag. So yeah. So not really much there, and if you've watched my other review, you will know that these two are roughly the same. So now that we've gotten to that, we'll get into the Mighty Catastros. So 1, 2, 3, Alakazooey! Okay, so wait, something seems different. I used the wrong spell. Alakazooey! And here, I did it again! Damn it! Alakazooey! Okay, it took me a few tries, but here is the Mighty Catastros. And as you can see, he's basically the same as the Unicorn. But Catastros came first in the series, and I'm pretty sure he was the first toy, and he was the same mold for this. Now, as you can see, they are roughly the same, but he is the white version. This is the black, silver, and gold version. So, I'm going to put him to the side. Here we have Catastros now. He's roughly the same as the Unicorn, but his tail's different, and so with the back of his hair. The paint, I love this one for some reason. It's one of my favorite Megazords from the series. I think it's because it had like 4 different modes, like the Horse mode, the Rider mode, the Centaur mode, and the Megazord mode. And especially when you combine it with the Phoenix Megazord. Yeah, it is very good. It has some nice gold going all around most of the pieces, nice silver, nice bright green eyes. On the Unicorn, you also get green eyes, and I did just decapitate it. So, don't judge me, and it's not going back on the body. Damn it, there you go. So yeah, now we have the nice gold piece here for the leg, nice silver on the legs with the hooves, and then the nice silver here. Now the tip of his tail is made of a sort of soft-ish plastic, so you can kind of bend it around, but you may end up snapping or bending it entirely, so you just keep it there, and this piece can go like that. So I don't know why on this one. Now, if you see my other review, you will know the only articulation it has is a little wiggle in the tail. just got rid of its tail. And just bending in the legs. But that's all for transformation. Now, since that's really all I can really say about him, we should get into the modes. Now, to start off with, we're going to go for horse mode. Alakazam. Horse mode. Now, for rider mode, we need Korag or the Red Phoenix Ranger. Now, you just sort of get his arms orientated up, put the skirt up, and have the legs like this. And as you see, there's 2 pegs here that will go into 2 ports right there and there. Crap. Yep, I broke them. Damn it. Yeah, you saw where those pegs go, right? So you just take this, peg that in place, make sure you get everything straight, put the legs down so he's not standing like that, and just push the skirt down. There you go. And there we have rider mode. Not really that big of a change, really. He's just sitting on him. So I guess right now we should go into Centaur mode. For Centaur mode, we're going to get rid of him altogether. Then we're going to decapitate Catastros. Remove the head, flip this up, bring this handle down, and it has this like small little click, like you can kind of hear it. It's a soft click, and then you would just peg this. So hole here, peg there, just take it, peg it in place. And there's a handle in his little handle piece right in here. You try and take that out. And there you have the spear. And I kind of like to bring the handle at an angle, kind of. So like so it's not like fully straight up when he's holding it. It's like sort of bent down. Yeah. For Catastros, you take these 2 panels, open them up, take Korag, and if you had him in rider mode, just straighten him out properly. Bring the arms up, get his legs proper, and there are 2 holes in here, and those are for the pegs on the back of his legs. Just take those, peg that in place, and just close that up. And if you want, and that's kind of what it's meant to be like, but if you want to, you can take the shield and put it on the other arm, and the peg here will go into the hole in his hand, so I might have to take this off camera, probably, if I can't do it. There we go. Try and get his arm orientated in the way you like, and there you go. You have Centaur mode. Yeah, and he's got his giant lance, so it can be like he's running and he's fighting with the unicorn. Oh, crap. Also, before we go any further, I just noticed now that you can take the horn off the unicorn and give this as a weapon to Korag or the Red Ranger. So thought I'd just mention that now. Might get into that later, so we'll just put that back down. Yeah, so that's Centaur mode. Not really much different. He's just now the front of it, and still, since he's now the top, you do get just the extra arm rotation. Now, to get into Centaurus Wolf Megazord mode, you would take off the spear and put the Catastrophe head off to the side, take the shield, and put this handle down. Then you would take the, now just let me raise my camera up a bit. Is this high enough? There we go. Yeah, what you would do, remove the tail, bring these legs up, nice and snug, and then you would take these black bits, bring them down, then you would take these entire top pieces and bring them down to make the legs. And they do have a sort of connection. There is a peg here, and there's a hole inside the leg, so you, sorry, I was painting my thumb. So you just peg that in place. Second verse, same with the first, just do that. I wish I had actual magic powers now. Bring this for a full rotation, so now all the nice detailing is pointing out to the front. Next, for Korag, what you need him to do is there's a panel on his back, so you just bring that down, put the head in, set that back up. Now you take the shield, and there are two pegs here that will go into the two holes in his hand, and there's a big black peg right here that will go into the hole in his chest. So you just take that, peg that in place, and just rotate the orientate the arms so they're like holding the pegs. So he's got the two wolves facing at you. Next, you would bring down these pieces, open up these, bring this whole section down, rotate, push them in until they just stop, and then bring it up, and there are two holes in here that will go into these two pegs here. Not a snug connection, but it does hold in place quite well. So let's bring it up. And as you can see, he's missing a head, so That's what the Catastro says for it. No, you're not doing that. You would see this piece? Take from the top, push in, no, from the bottom, push in, and rotate. So now you got the chloride can. I'm just going to give you a quick look at it. It's very nice, got a nice lot of gold detailing on it. This is why it's my favorite megazord, because it has the most detail. Now, there's a port up here, and there's a peg. There's like a peg in here, hole in here. Take this, just peg it in place. And for the spirit, you would take the top of the lance and his tail and just bring this piece up. Sorry, I thought I heard something. There's a peg here, take the hole here, and just boop, rotate so the blade is facing that. It is quite heavy, so yeah, so the blade is facing like this, and you would just take it and have him hold it. And here he is, the Centaurus Wolf Megazord, and I have to say, absolutely amazing. All the detail is still good, and the extra bit of paint is amazing. It's very good. All the gold is really nice. Now, there's not much I can say about it because my camera's nearly timed out, so yeah. We got nice silver here, nice gold there. It's very nice, and it's basically not much articulation. You get a little wiggly in the arms and a full rotation here. If you want, you could just bring these out, and he's got extra hands, but that's really all there is. Now, I can't really do size comparison, so I'm just going to bring in the Collectors Club Superman, and he is quite larger than Superman. Like, if I'm correct, he's literally the size of 1.5 Supermans from DC. Flash wanted to come into it. I'll fix those later. Alright, so that's really what we can say. So we're going to do this quickly, and we're going to go into the Red Ranger combination. So 1, 2, 3, Alikazam! So all you're going to need for this transformation is the Catastros, his spear, the head of Catastros, and the Red Phoenix. So basically it's the same. You would open the panels, and if you see my other review, you know what's happening. So just pull the head in, bring these into that orientation, and just open them up, and you peg him in place. Bring the arms up so you get those snug in. Take the tail of Catastros, bring it around so you can complete the face, and bring it down the chest panel. Now there's 2 holes in here that will go into the 2 pegs on top of the Red Phoenix. So just peg in, and then you just bring this down, and just like the unicorn, there are pegs inside the Phoenix's arms, and there's clips in the Phoenix's arm, and there's pegs inside the chest piece. Now, if you already have the Korag head open, just fold that back in, and just peg that into the lance. So now you just kind of got a giant sword configuration with a horse head. And there you go. Now, this just gives him the Red Ranger symbol with the red face. And if you wanted to, with the wiggly waggly of the tail, you could give him that whole scene where he's flipping his horse tail back and forth with fire. Now, there's no extra bonuses, but there's just this giant Mystic Force logo on it, and that's really it. No extra articulation except for the head. So, that's really all you can say. It doesn't give me any extra inches, so that's really it. So, yeah. If you want to consider buying this, he is no longer available in store, so I would check eBay or Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store. I haven't been there, but I hope they have them. So, this is really it. So, this has been HotShot Reviews, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Centaurus Wolf Megazord / Centaurus Phoenix Megazord. This is HotShot saying peace out. Love what you do. Don't let anyone tell you what you can do. Bye-bye now. Laters. Goodbye.